Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our let's play of Krastorio 2, where as promised from last episode we are gonna do a bit of biter extermination. So last episode we found out that we will need oil to continue on. We found the oil, but we also had biters starting to pay us a visit. So that means we should start to set up some perimeter defense and see if we can't do something to fix a few things. So firstly, I just want to set up a bit of walls. I'm guessing we might need all of this for when we start to expand out. So we did make a blueprint last episode. I kind of forgot one thing on it and I just want to upgrade it a bit. And that one thing I forgot was actually adding a small amount of walls to it. Just give me 10 so I can build a bit. So if we take some walls and just hook it up, might do it one away, or we could do it directly on top of it. Not sure what the best is. I've done it here before. This might be better for the future. Will this be modular and hook up? It does that way. It does this way. So I think this should be fine in terms of getting it out to different places. Oh, they are a bit annoying. Let's just go and clear those out very quickly. Oh, look at them. Can we shoot across these? We can. That's good. And let's start by setting up a bit of perimeter defense. Can we get down roboports? We can, just needing a small amount of landfill to hook this up here. Because it's unfortunately not connecting up right here yet. But luckily we did make sure that we could make landfill, so that should be easy enough. And there we are. Should get power to all of this, and let's just make sure these don't connect up. Are you still getting power from something? Are you getting power from that one? But we need to have a backup power as well. Just connecting, let's see, one copper wire. Where is a copper wire? Right there. Connecting this one up to, oh, that mightn't even be needed. It might just connect up this way. I think it is. So we'll leave that. That means we have this under control, this area. And that means we can do this if we want to do a bit of defense. So let's take our current blueprint. That is this one. And let's empty it out. Or pretty much just destroy it and take a new one. Should we go with 100 ammo? Might do a bit less since we are a bit low on ammo still. So what if we just add 30 to it? Will that be enough? At least that's what we want to try. We can always upgrade them in the future. There we are. Deconstruct this, please. Thank you, robots. And then we need to add in a few things around the place to get central area up and running. We'll move this in the future when needed, but right now this is the way we can do it. So for defense, if we just look at this little one, we should be able to put it just a bit above where our roboports go. So let's just set up some perimeter defense like this. We can always just take a bit more going this way. But of course, it will cost us more and more ammo if we're doing this. But this is pretty much my idea of how we can hook it up. And as you can see in just a minute, as long as they're inside logistic range, which these ain't, things will get delivered. And not a bad time to do it. course, we do have... How much? Wonder how much to store? 10? Might want to give this one a faster. But for now it's fine. It stores 10. Then the rest will just slowly fill up. And get our perimeter defense up and running. Right there. Of course, we'll have a hole here. We could fix it just by moving out these to one further ahead. And then have the entire setup as it should be. But for now, I just want to hook up the defense everywhere. How many do we need to move to do this? We'll need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. So what if we just remove those? Will that be enough? Of course not. We'll have to remove this as well. And then we can move that to a spot further down and still have the same coverage. Let's just try that to get our defense working. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? 40, so we need 8. Something like this to have the same setup. That should give us 48. And that is what they can handle at the current setup. We'll just leave these for now. But there we are. That's the entire perimeter defense done. Automatically getting more things. And we can just expand out this way if we want to now. Of course, I will skip the ones down here for now if they cover an ore patch. But I think that will be good. So there goes the robots. They are slowly working. And power-wise, we might be lacking a bit, but that's just while they're charging. As soon as these are done, we will be good again. So no worries in that department. So now we just need to get our basic things up and running. We can do rows of high volume items here in the beginning until we get them into their own cell, or we can start to do it with all of our mining things. So firstly, let's just deconstruct all of these old power poles that are in the way. So what if we just do, please take all of you away, and let's see how badly this goes. Then place down some new ones here. There we are. That will solve most of that. And how come all of you lost power? That's because the disconnect was right here. And it can't connect up correctly without these in the corners. There we go. That should power the rest of the base again. And get our robots to move. So that is fine. We should do individual cells for each of these going forward. If we still want to have the main bus style doing that, and I think that is what we're gonna do. Logistics 80 is fine. I would take a car and go explore, but I can't really do that at the moment. We are a bit stuck in our vehicle. So what I can do is this. Please remove all of you all the way to here, or maybe all the way to here, and add in these instead to get the correct power poles flowing in. We'll have to change all of them in the future anyway, so I think this is a good a time as any to solve a lot of the issues we have at the moment with power. Power poles. You are just doing it as fast as you can. That's the copper wire. That is going out fast enough. It's just not getting in fast enough. Oh well, that is fine. That will slowly fill itself out. So we'll leave it at that. Just slowly let it craft what we need. Don't mind the lamps at all. That is completely fine. But what is keeping you up? That... Oh, yeah. Oh, the biters ate the output again. God damn biters. I was like, why isn't this working? It should be. And it is now. Let's add 50 view, 50 construction bots more to make it go a bit quicker doing things around the base. So that's going to connect up. Let's just help it out a small amount. There we are. Activating our stone. Activating the rest of this as we go. And then I think we should be able to go and set up the oil. Or go kill some biters. To be honest, I want to go and see how strong the biters are while our base continues to work on all the things we need. And let's just do a second output here for iron. Meaning that you can go down this way. Just go in here. And then we should get it through fast enough. I'm quite surprised that this can consume most of a belt. Did not really expect that, but that is exactly what I'm seeing right now. So hopefully this will mean that our steel will activate, producing a lot more. And this will have to get... oh yeah. This will have to get new new furnaces. Since we need to get our infrastructure done. This fast expansion was good to get the first signs, and that is kind of what I used it for. But right now I want to get the infrastructure up for expanding out in a nice orderly fashion. There goes the stone. Perfect. So all these are working. This is outputting. This is going into all of this. Hopefully it can go all the way down. But we'll see in a minute. For these, I'll just set it to upgrade and it should change it out as soon as it can. There we go. And we could probably upgrade these as well. And make it full belts of... no, we can't. But upgrade these to something else if they can't keep up. But right now I just want to see it run faster. Then we can always upgrade it to red belts in the future. At least we have to before we empty out the last 317k. So that is good. Oh, that's a lot of blinking. That is fine. Coke is getting produced. Things are getting flown in. We have none of you, but it should be crafting now since we set up a lot more steel production. And I'm guessing... Is steel one of the things you're missing? Oh, it's steel gear wheel. We forgot to set that up. Well, that was a bit stupid. So let's just fix that. And let's change that one into this one. Please give me steel gear wheel. Please make that. Needs 10 every. Yeah, that's hopefully gonna produce it fast enough. Is there anything else we want to get done while we look at it? Yeah, this will probably just need to catch up, and then this will slowly get done. There we go. Yeah, much better. Much, much better. So let's continue on. Getting more defense is not something that's high priority right now. It is pretty much getting our pump jacks up and running. And setting up, what's it called? These. We have everything we need, so that's just setting up what we need to do this. Do we have glass? We need to get glass up here as well. So let's just do this in the mall. So right here, what if we just add all of them? Would that be overkill? Don't think so. We'll need most of it anyway. That's just a way for us to make sure we have it when we want. So that's the oil refinery, the standard one. Electrolyzer plant, we probably need filtration. The burner in case we have a surplus. Chemical plant. And fuel refinery, so we can actually get some fuel for a car. So now that will all work. That will steal all the things we have and get things going. Oh, they're attacking down here as well. Seems the one can't keep him off or in check even. So yeah, let's just get this done. Gas power station. No, we don't want to burn that for energy yet. I think it's fine the way we're doing it right now. Did remember to add... We did add sentries. That's good. Because that means that we can get more coverage. As simple as putting one of these down. Getting a sentry in. That will give us sight, and then we can expand out one more time. Going over. Just gonna see how much coverage this gives. There goes the sentry. Oh, it just opens to here. So that's actually a bit of an issue. We can't go down then when expanding out with sentries. But we can do it when we're expanding out in rows like this. We'll look at that. We'll probably just deconstruct all of the normal power poles or small power poles at some point. So here's this. Right here I'd like to do this to make sure it's set up correctly. I know it's going to be a bit of a mess when we do it, but hopefully our robots will quickly fill it up again. Just like that. And then we won't be in serious issues when they can't charge. That is at least what I'm hoping. And while they are working, I will work as well. Setting up oil. You can go away. I'd like to get oil instead. Oh, it's a mineral one. Didn't want that one. I want this one. So that's all the oil. Can remove pretty much this entire bottom one then. There we go. And let's just do a simple pipe hookup. And you'll have to do an underground, might be easier. So where should we do the fuel refining? We could do it in this cell since it's already occupied by a pump jack, or we can do it in the one next to it. I think for now we should just do it here. to save a bit in terms of room. And while we're here, let's just set up one perimeter defense. I think they'll attack from here. Adding power to all of these as well. Wait, that's the middle of oh, that's fine. That will activate all of the pumps. There we are. So that will activate this one. That will activate all of this, and then we can start to build these. Well, to be honest, let's just check how the refining works now. So firstly, let's place this one down. We should have some in storage. Hopefully. Let's add a few more rows. Give me that one. Not quite sure what the rest is. We just stick oil here. That is used for, yeah, pretty much does an oil refinery. And then we should be good. Crude oil barrel frame thrower. Yeah, that will be good. Let's just start some science while we wait. Oh, increase max throughput of pipes as well. That's quite good. Stack inserters, not that important yet since we can't make them. So let's just get you out the way. Steel fluid tanks. Oh, they can output more things. That's okay. Let's get ourselves an armor. That means we can get batteries. We can get that. What is that thing? Portable generator. Huh. And energy shield. Shield generator. Origins HP. Or is this just for its armor? Or energy shield. Ooh, and night vision. Love that. Gonna try with the Krastorio 2 ones and not use the perfect night glasses. At least not for now. Just to see what the difference is. I think that could be cool to find out. There we go. You'll make oil. And we'll do a standard oil setup. Pretty much one. Make room for the future expansion. Just like this. And then down here we can hook up petroleum right there. Because I know we will be changing these in a little while. There we are. Get ourselves a power pole right here in the middle. And here if that connects it up. And then we should be able to make basic petroleum. And we can just expand it down a few times. Don't know if we can even supply this much, but let's try that for now and run some pipes over here. Or this to give ourselves some more room for whatever else we want to have in this cell. So that's going to be good. We just need to hook up the oil. That will at some point get some power. That means we can drag. Let's just get it all the way from here to there, and there we go. That will start a basic oil processing at some point, giving us petroleum, which is very nice. That can go into this cell. And what if we get you to make... Oh, you're missing power. Get it soon. So what if we get you to make the next thing we need? Being plastic, all kind of shenanigans as well. Let's get some of the things we need. Where is it at? Oh, it is in here. We'll probably need chemical plants. Let's give us one. I just needed to place it down and see what it does, to be honest. Can we get one of each just to check it out? What all the new machines does. Filtration. And the fuel one is one of the ones we can make as well. What if we try this? Let's just check. This one should be used to make plastic. If we get plastic, we can actually go quite far in terms of what we need. Oh, that is used for plastic, sulfur, petroleum, solids. And this is just used to get the advanced electrical components, and then we can make what's it called? Advanced circuits and military tech. So should we just go for plastic right now? Or should we go for fuel? What do you need? Oh, that's light oil. That has an insane look. So we could... Oh, we need to go to the next refining then. We need to get to this one before we can get... Wow. Okay, a car is something you can use way later in this. Because we need tech science first. So we'll pretty much have to set up a plastic setup right here. Luckily, that is one of the easier things to do. So let's just set that up before we end the episode. So what if we just do it here? Think we could do something like this for plastic. I kind of want to get it in with belt. Since we can just drag it across, or we can just take it from here and fly it in robot this small distance. That could also be something we should try. So let's do this. Let's do a standard Dgray oil setup, where petroleum comes in one of these two ways and goes towards the main bus. And then it continues down this way. Adding in 1, 2, 3 right here with our requester and not a passive provider. I want to do that somewhere else. So in theory, we should do this. Oh, I don't have any chests on me. That's stupid. Please give me... Where are you at? There you are. Give me a requester. And a passive provider. I think that's exactly what we need. Because what we're going to do then, as soon as we get these, we can do requester right here, or to be honest, right here might be good. We can do a passive one right next to it. We can do power right next to it, and then we can do a belt going out into a passive provider. Oh, let's test this, to be honest. Can we do this? Will that work in terms of getting things in? So try and get some coal. I just need to do this, to be honest, before... Oh, we can just test it, to be honest. Here's some coal for you. You can just request... Let's get 100. That's fine. And what I want to test is this. How fast are you? 1 second. So let's get some fast inserters. Might change you around. Do we have any on us? Fast inserter. We don't. Oh, we never requested those. Fast inserter. Right. There. Just give me 20. I think that'll be fine for what we need. Setting that up, outputting into these two. So while that is getting down here, let's just take out this one. You can just go to right here, go up this way and line you up with this one. That will be that. That's going in here. That will supply it to you. And can we then do this in, out, out? Because if we can do this, we can just buffer a bit in this one. So petroleum can flow. We just need these ones to activate. That just means we need to get the oil in. So let's activate you. This will give us defense. And that is filling up. And one thing is missing. That is that. That means these will start to work. Output petroleum. They'll go over here and start to make plastic. And we can't input directly onto this one. Oh, no, I want to go that way. Why can't I do that? Might be when we placed it wrong. What if we do that? There we go. So now plastic is going into this one. It's going out as well towards the main bus, so we can use it different places. Because that is the second thing I most definitely want to do. So please just jump this way. We just drag it across here and we'll just move it if needed. There we are, and find a spot for it in the main bus. Together with all the coal that we need to drag from way, way up top. And we need to move some things around because of the water. So a few things we need to change. Please deconstruct all of those. Let's see if we break a connection where we don't want to break a connection. So here is the coal. Come with me. You will go all the way down. And then we'll do a little buffer one down here as well. Because that's how I want to handle moving bulk in this series. Is pretty much having most here and sometime in the future having trains moving it to centralized supply areas. So right here we'll just do here, here, and do just buffer 2 stacks. That way we will always be enough to grab for these. And that will be very, very good. Please do that. Should give power back to this entire system. Sorry. Connect you up. There we go. That should give power to the rest of the base again. If not a lot of power, it is giving some power. So this road port's using that much is just because we're placing down so many new ones. Yeah, that is the case. It's just while they are buffing up, all the ones down here we just got made. So that is looking somewhat good. We still have 5 items flowing. This one can't keep up, so that means we will have to set up some new belts, being red ones or fast ones. So let's just do that, because the rest of these have filled up now. So red, Red. Oh, we need one more to be honest, because we want the undergrounds as well. Splitter and you. Will cost us a bit, but I think it's gonna be worthwhile. We could probably just handcraft a few just to get this flowing, because right now the wow. Oh, it's because of that. Might need to get a second miner up here. So let's just set that up. Where are you at? Am I blind? Can't see them. This one. Just give me 2 at a time. Then we'll set up a second one here that can output even more. And here's a minus for you. Hopefully they'll steal this. They should. They are. Do double outputs that we can just kinda get on to the rest of these belts up here. Can't remember if we can just do this to do a simple setup. And the input priority always from these top ones, and then we should get an output priority in the top as well. So what if we do this? Will that give us full belts? Most certainly not. Always output there, if we can output there, output there. That should give us 2 full belts. Huh. Well, we'll just do something like this instead then, to hook it up. Can we do this? Not really. Oh well. We will solve this in a bit. We just need to make sure we have more flowing in. So that's something we'll look at next episode, I think. This has gone on long enough and we've gotten a ton done. But I really want to find a solution for this. And why it's being so stupid. Yeah, too late. I can't concentrate. Let's just do this. It's gonna be messy. It's not gonna be good at all. Upwards it there. And upwards it there. That should give us 2 belts. But it's not the most elegant solution, but it's hopefully gonna work. And then we'll just let this run. So yeah, I'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's a rather messy episode, but we did get a ton done. We had a lot to get done. So that kind of made sense. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you liked it and will reward me with your subscription. Yeah, and then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.